Hiya, I'm Marcus from All Ages Airsoft. Today we've got another unboxing video on a double bell TTI, essentially John Wick 2 rifle. Here's the box, pretty plain. Open it up and we have the rifle, which has got lovely TTI markings over it. Very, very nice. You have one magazine with a Couch Tactical base plate and a special key. Do not lose that key because you can't buy them as a spare and you need it to wind these magazines up. You have a John Wick coin and a Continental key card. You also have a standard Riz stubby front grip, the scope, which we will look at in a minute, and if I'm correct, yes, just a normal plastic mid-cap magazine, which I'll leave back in here, and your instructions, because this has got a programmable MOFSET ETU unit, which isn't too bad. We're not going to be playing with that today. So, we'll pop that in there. The gun itself is gorgeous, quick change spring assembly, lovely body. It will lock open as the bolt assembly, so you can gain access to your hop unit, and by pressing the bolt release catch it closes. Very nice. Rotary hop unit in it, and this is the scope mounts. It is an illuminated reticle. The scope is really, really nice. Very, very smooth adjuster for the zoom. And it's a 1-to-4 power adjuster with an illuminated reticle. So what we're going to do, this is the way I do it. You can have a special vice mount that will allow you to mount these on a section of Riz that fits in a vise, and then you can set it all up on the vise. I don't have that, and I'm not sure if I actually need one, so I'm just going to do it the way I normally do it, which is just by doing it this way. Undo both sets of screws. I try and leave them with their mounts so I don't get them mixed up. It really doesn't matter, it's just the way I do it. Sit your scope on like so and put the mounts on. I don't do them up that tight because I'm going to want to adjust eye relief roughly, because everybody's eye relief is different, and ocular focus as well. And it's easier if I do it this way. Okay, right, so I've just done them up loose. I am now going to Come on, in you go. That where we want you? Yes, it is. Okay. Right. So that's the scope just mounted very gently. I'm going to tighten them up just a tad and get it basically where I want it. Then zoom back. That is set to 1, that's fine. Going to get the ocular focus. There we go. And then yeah, that's about right. And just nip it up. I like to try and get the gap between the rings each side as perfect as I can. It really makes no odds. It makes no odds on how the weapon works. It's just the way I like to do it. Right, I'm going to put the caps back on. And as I say, it's got a lovely zoom, which is absolutely brilliant. How they can do it for the money with this quality of scope is a mystery to me. And the only other thing I'm going to do at this stage is fit the battery for the illuminated reticle, which is in the bag with your instructions for the scope and a cleaning cloth for the scope. And it's a standard, the smaller watch style battery. It's a CR1632 3 volts. What I quite often do is buy them in just little packs, the blister packs that you can buy from Pound Stretcher, and you stick it in plus side up, and the plus side is the completely flat face. Nip it up, it doesn't have to be done up massively tight, and yep, that's working. So that's that bit done. Next bit is the wrist grip. This is all M-lock, so we can move the grip to any position that you really want. I don't muck about with them, I just fit them out of the box to this position, and then I allow the customer to choose where he wants it. I normally have it facing forward because I use it as, I don't use it as a bird grip because that is a bad habit to do. I use it myself as a more or less a reference point for where my hand needs to be, and that way I've got an extendable stock. You can thumb forward like so if you had a pressure pad, or you can C-clamp. So that's that. You can see with the Town Tactical magazine in it, it looks beautiful. You've also got your backup iron sights if you so choose to use them. You can of course mount any optic that you so choose to on this. It's a gorgeous piece of kit, available at All Ages Airsoft. Thanks for watching.